Holy moly. I don't know, man. Even looking at Grace, Grace doesn't even look like Grace anymore. Look at the difference in design between this and this. Oh my goodness. That isn't even the same character anymore. That's not even the same character. Wait, are the eyes? Oh my goodness, the eyes are different. It completely changes the way the eyes look. Look at that. You know what's crazy? You know how they claim that it's a lot more photorealistic? No joke, I think the original design looks a lot more realistic than the DLSS version. I'm not gonna lie, the jacket looks okay. But dude, the face. Oh, this looks so bad. It just, no. Okay, let me see what it looks like with the background. So this is the background before, background after. Very subtle lighting change. And then there's the face, which is just full on spotlight. It really just looks like they've studio painted her face. This kind of looks, this fits because the lighting is kind of warm. It's not too bright. It's not too dull. Just enough to fit in with the lighting of the environment. And then you got this. It just looks fake. What's photorealistic about this? This looks fake. The movement looks fake. I can understand what they're trying to go for, but it just doesn't fit. It literally just looks like an AI filter, which I guess is what it is, but it just looks like one of those Instagram filters that you pop on. You got you got her, who's like hyper realistic, and the thing is, they don't complement each other. Like, you got the face, which has all these lighting spots added to her. The hair has lighting here. And then there's even more brighter lighting here, and then there's dark. It just doesn't fit with the surroundings. Like, the surroundings are still basically the same. It's just made to look a lot more, I guess, less foggy, and it's a bit brighter. I just don't know, and the face just doesn't look the same. It's not the same face anymore. I think that's what's bothering me so much about this. Okay, looking at it now, compared to the picture I saw before, where in the world did his eyebrow go? Hello? Not only did his eyebrow disappear, but it's kind of blended in for some reason? Like, what in the world is this cut supposed to be? Hello? Also, why is there light here? His hair is in the damn way. Is that what they were trying to do? Oh my god, it's terrible. I see what they're trying to do. Just that speck of light. It's just overdoing it. That's why it looks so uncanny. Look at the background. The background barely changes. It doesn't even change in the light intensity. It just makes the bright areas bright. The darker areas just stay the same. Like, look at this part of the nose. Like, you see what I mean? It makes it keeps the dark parts. Like, look at the cheek over here, right? You would think with there being more light that it also brightens up that area. Again, all it's doing is it's creating more contrast. You know when you adjust images on your phone and you increase the contrast and it looks kind of uncanny? Right, it's like the lighting just doesn't hit the way you think it would. All it's doing is it's creating these like clear differentials between each feature on the face. Within the scene, it just looks weird. Look at the lips. DLSS 5 made her lips bigger. What? It's a different face entirely. Like, okay. Again, I get what they're trying to go for, but I just can't. I don't get the hype. And why did they darken the hair here? Her hair's not like that at the start. Her hair's not even dark there. She didn't dye her hair blonde. Her hair is blonde. Is it because of these dark, like, shadows on the hair here that it thinks that it's dark here up as well? That's not how it works. And see, this is the problem. It adds shadows where there doesn't need to be shadows. The contrast between here and here, I guess? No, it doesn't even look that... Wait, no, this is better. Because you got the light from the store, and because it's hazy outside, you're gonna have this kind of foggy... It just completely removes the fog. What's the point? The whole atmosphere is gone. Because when you look at this, right, it's like you got the light on him, you got the light of the surroundings, and then you see this, right? You can tell something is wrong. You can tell something is not right here. Again, I think this is what I'm trying to say, right? Like, here's the thing. I get the whole point of DLSS. It's taking a lower resolution image and scaling it up to 4K or whatever high resolution, and just tuning it a little bit so that it looks as close to the original as it possibly can. I just don't understand if anything, why are they showcasing this? Why are they showcasing this now rather than refining it and then showcasing it? Because it just looks bad. Because again, this is a visual showcase. I want to see what the performance is. Wait a sec. I'm not gonna lie. If you cover up this whole section here of the hand and you just look at the top half where it goes to the knuckles, it's not bad. But because of the way it is rendered in the first place, because of the way it looks here, I would think, let me see if I can do this. Do you see the way my fingers are, right? So right here, right? You see the line? How it just keeps on going? It's not even doing that right. Let me keep playing it. Let me see what it looks like when it plays. No, it just looks weird. That's what I mean. Like, if you really want to make things photorealistic, where's the rest of the finger gone? Why is it fused like this? It feels like it's trying too much. You got a game that has its own style, you know, its own way of expressing visually what it's trying to convey. And you're like, okay, let's add some photorealism to it, because these guys look close enough to real, don't they? And it just makes it look so much worse. AI has this habit, generative AI has this habit, of turning the individual, a person, into this hyper-realistic thing. And then everything else is enhanced like you would normally expect it to be. So what you get is you get a stylized world with these photorealistic faces and people. And it just does not fit. Oh no, I saw this one. As far as I understand, isn't this guy meant to be a teenager or something? Oh my goodness. And see, this is what I mean. It just adds unnecessary lighting everywhere. Look at the background change though. The problem is as well, right? From the background, I can tell that the light source, the additional light source that they've added in, coming from this angle, right? Coming from the right-hand side, diagonally to the character's face. But then his other side of the face is also bright. But then the background doesn't reflect that. It doesn't reflect that at all. Like, you've got these sides here which are just slightly brighter. Look at his face. His face is a whole lot brighter on this side. So you would think that there would be a bright light on this side and an even brighter light on the right side, and that would affect the background as well, but it's not. These rocks aren't even affected. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? Forget his face. What is this, a bike? The bike isn't even affected. It's just changing the look of these characters. It's doing a terrible job at reproducing the same source material, which is the point of it. Or at least I thought. Design character to generic human being. The thing... See, this is the thing that makes it so uncanny. I think this really captures it well. Look at the background and look at all the items in the background. They're still the same items. They just have some slight lighting enhancements or adjustments made to them. Like, it's a bit brighter here. I mean, it's a hell of a lot brighter here. The shaker's a lot brighter. The bottles, is it enhancing the wood textures or anything? No, it's not. It's not doing any of that. But I think that's fine. Genuinely, I think that's fine. But the issue I have is then it takes these human faces and turns them into this photorealistic thing. It doesn't fit within the world. It just look at the style of these characters and then what's around them. If you want if people are aiming for photorealism, why is nothing else in this background photorealistic? You know why this feels so artificial as well? This literally feels like I'm holding a spotlight right in front of the screen and just absolutely laying it onto everything on here. The character, the background. The whole point of the reason why the lighting is like this is because there's a light, there's a what's it called? A roof light or ceiling light that's above this other character here, shining down. This is going to be bright, this is going to be dark, there's going to be a shadow cast to the ground. There's going to be a bunch of shadows cast to the ground, there's some light on this side, it's causing the shine over here, it's causing some dark spots here, some shadows. You get the point, right? This bit here, why is the bottom part suddenly bright all of a sudden? And I know why, it's because it's putting a light from the camera onto the scene. And it's making the face brighter as a result, but it's also making everything else brighter. The thing is, it doesn't even apply to everything. It's making this bright, and then this is still dark. Shouldn't this be a little bit lighter? This is the reason that all you need to do is take the image, the scaled down image, scale it up, and then enhance the image as is based on the original. There's a reason why DLSS 4.5 was, you know, highly regarded by a lot of people. Why it was looked at in a positive manner compared to what this has received. Like, again, if you want photorealism, it's not just the human characters that you have to change. The only thing that's photorealism is being applied to, if at all, are these two characters standing out in front. Everything else at the back is sticking to the original style of the game. It feels like one of those things where you put a green screen behind, right? You put a green screen, and it's basically all these rendered scenes, right? Rendered scenes, rendered NPCs, other characters, objects, and the only realistic people are the ones in front. It's kind of like one of those things that you see on a show, right? If the game is designed with a certain style, why are you trying to turn it into something that it's not? Also, look at his hair. His hair changes as well. What's this? Why is he suddenly shaved here? The problem is as well is that it's just so noticeable. I know people will probably come out and say that, oh, you're focusing on, you're nitpicking, you're focusing on these tiny things. Because I'm noticing them as I'm playing the video. I'm not just stopping for the sake of it. You notice these things when you watch. Like, I'm looking at this guy's face, and I'm noticing those things in real time. I don't get why they couldn't just show the whole thing. Why did you only show that portion? Why not show this whole bit where they're moving around, where there's a crowd cheering on? Show us the whole thing. With DLSS 5 on. Also, oh my goodness, look at the ear. Look at the ear. This random ear that just spawned into nothingness. His ear got sliced off and now it's just recombining. I don't know, man. Like, we're at a point where nobody cares that much about photorealism anymore when it comes to video games. Because video games are that bad that now people literally just want good video games again. The whole push towards photorealism is because we had good games. But imagine if we could make these games even better. The problem is now, the bar is so low for these high-end games, these high-budget games, that people just want a good game. And people are appreciating stylized games a lot more. So I don't know, I feel like this push for like photorealism just feels so weird. It's just the people who glaze this to like a point of no return, I just don't get it. I remember seeing so many people getting excited about this, saying, oh, it looks so much better and everything. I'm like, what? There's a reason why games like Expedition 33 are so good. Yeah, it's not like fully photorealistic, but they do go for a photorealistic look. There's a reason it still works, and that's because every game that goes for a realistic look still maintains its style. This is just painting over that style. It doesn't do that. I was just like, what is Nvidia doing, man? What is Nvidia doing at this point?